Hi, on this lesson I'm going to show you how to create additions to payroll or reimbursements, or something like the employee gets a $175 car allowance every month and you want to add it to their payroll. This is going to be the lesson that shows you how to do that. The first thing you're going to want to start out with is you're going to want to go to the payroll items list. And you do so by clicking list in the toolbar, going down to payroll items list, and here you'll see a list of all the items that affect your payroll. Now go down to the bottom left hand corner and select payroll item and hit new. Again, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that you do the easy setup. Unless you're more of an advanced user, then you can do custom setup, but for the sake of this tutorial we're going to do easy setup. Okay, and we're going to do other additions, which are company contributions, reimbursements, things of that nature. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to just say that we're creating an addition to a payroll for a car allowance, because this employee is a sales professional and we give him $150 a month in car allowance to cover his gas, his oil changes, and things like that, since he does do selling for the actual company. So again, hit other additions, hit next. Okay, and you want to do a miscellaneous addition. Now, if you want to find out what these other items are, you can. Cash advance, of course, is giving an employee a loan type thing. Tax fringe benefits, it'll explain to you exactly what these items are. So you see, like, tax benefits are things such as cars that we provide, flights, airplanes, discounts. So if you were giving the employee an actual company car, would be under the tax fringe benefits. If you want to pay an employee via mileage, you can do mileage reimbursement, which means that they get paid per mile that they drive. But for the sake, we're just giving them a flat addition. So we're not doing it by mileage. We don't care if they drive 200,000 miles or 10 miles. We're giving them the same amount of an additional pay on their paycheck. So we're going to hit miscellaneous addition. Okay, hit finish and watch it create. Now it's going to bring you with the payroll items list again. So you'll see in here our addition here, miscellaneous addition. We're going to go ahead and customize this item by hitting edit. Okay, we're going to call it car allowance. Okay. And you can hit which payroll account, or I'm sorry, not payroll account, which expense account you want this to hit on your P&L. So we're going to do, we can just do automobile expense for the sake of this tutorial. Again, your CPA, your CFO, or your accounting manager may tell you otherwise, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to use that account. Hit next. Okay, you could do tax tracking if you want to. Again, I would suggest before you do tax tracking that you do contact your CPA to make sure that you're putting it in the correct account. If you don't want to do tax tracking, by all means, you don't have to. Now, is this going to be subject to any taxes? No, it is not. Again, it may be subject to your state or your county or even your city. So for the sake of this tutorial, we're not going to say that it's affected by any taxes. Okay, this is not based on quantity or hours. This is just based on strict flat amounts per paycheck. So we're going to select neither. Okay, and then this is, for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to say that this is going to affect their gross pay. So as you see here, it tells you that if it's a flat rate, it will be calculated based on gross or net pay. But then it tells you a little bit more information down here. So it's saying that it's going to adjust the gross wages for calculating by percentage of payroll items, which just basically means it's going to be taken in consideration when they're calculating the taxes. We are giving this to the employees, therefore, for the sake of this tutorial, and by most sense, it should be an addition to pay. So we're going to hit next. Okay, and we're going to say that the car allowance is $150 per pay period, and we're going to hit finish. So there's your car allowance. It's an addition, $150. There's no limit, no tax tracking, and it's not payable to anybody, and there's no account number. So this item is set up. So to use this, you're going to want to go into Employee Center, go to whatever employee that this affects. If it's a new employee, go ahead and set it up. If it's an old employee, go ahead and hit Edit. Go into Payroll and Compensation Information. Down here in the Additions box, you're going to want to select Car Allowance. And there's the $150. And then we're going to go ahead and hit OK. And that employee is now set up to receive a car allowance on each paycheck. Hopefully this has helped you, and if you have any questions or suggestions or recommendations, please go ahead and email me, subscribe to my channel, make comments, and I will go ahead and take your suggestions and your recommendations. If you want to see more videos or have a particular subject you want to see a video on, again, just contact me. I thank you very kindly for visiting my channel, and share with your friends and keep coming back for the other videos. Thank you.